At 6 o'clock on Monday morning, about 1,450 cadets left Lexington for Washington, D.C. to march in President Obama's inaugural parade. Their 28 buses first stopped at the Pentagon parking lot, where the cadets hurried up and started to wait, which they did for most of the day.
We're not going to be marching until about 4 o'clock. It's 11 now. So we spent about 5 hours going through security, and I'm just waiting around until we can start going. So.
Although the Corps marches an estimated 35 times per year, some VMI parents wanted to be a part of this parade experience. One proud dad drove from Annapolis to see his son, who is a rat or in his first year at VMI.
I guess marching is old hat to them, so they see that they got to march, they want to get out of it, but something like this, you don't want to do that. They'll look back on it 10 years from now and say, yep, I was there.
Prior to the parade's delayed start, public entrances to the Pennsylvania Avenue route were filled with hour-long waits and tight security. CNN said Sunday they expected 800,000 people here in Washington for the swearing-in ceremony and the inaugural parade. Crowds formed along the avenue to see President Obama's motorcade. They steadily tapered off as state floats and marching bands came through until 6 o'clock that evening. VMI was the last group to pass the reviewing stand, and it was the biggest. Only 200 midshipmen marched from the United States Merchant Marine Academy, and 90 cadets marched for the Military Academy at West Point. After a long day, cadets were back on their buses by 7 o'clock. The bus captains passed out dinner, or what they called some of the better boxed nasties they've ever had. At 11 o'clock, the inaugural march of their cadet years was over.
For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Chelsea Stevenson.